Rosenberg from Rhodes University, South Africa, Dean of Education Faculty and Chair of Environmental Education and Sustainability, isn't it? Okay. Thank you, Dr. Rosenberg, to be here with us. Just few questions about your work at university and what brings you here at the WEEC. First of all, can you please introduce your organization and the work you're doing on environmental education, both of the organization and yours, please? Thank you.
Yes, so thank you very much for the opportunity. I am the Dean of the Education Faculty at Rhodes University, which is in South Africa, at the southern tip of the beautiful African continent, which I see on your map there.
Yes.
And then in addition to that role, which is a leadership role, I am a research chair. And a research chair in environment and sustainability education. And we focus on environmental learning research. So what we do is we are a postgraduate research center. Graduates come from really all around the world, but in particular around Southern Africa, the whole SADC, Southern African Development Community. And they come and do a master's or a postgraduate diploma or a doctoral degree, focusing on environmental education. It's just so amazing that in the past 30, 40 years, this field of environmental education, sometimes called education for sustainable development or environment and sustainability education, that this field has grown so much that there are people wanting to specialize in this research for this particular field. And WEEC, the World Environmental Education Congress, has pretty much journeyed this journey over the past 30 or so years, is it not? And so we have been in touch with the World Environmental Education Congress, but for me, this is the first one that I'm actually attending. So I'm very excited, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. It is so amazing to see people from 72 different countries, all involved in environment and sustainability education, and all trying to strengthen education so that we can actually strive for sustainability. So my work as a research chair is to actually conduct research. I do research, I design research, and I supervise research. So I'm also involved in building capacity and training masters and PhD students who are undertaking research in this field.
Fantastic. Yesterday, during your speech, you introduced the subject of assessment.
Yes.
Would you like to
I'll talk
focus
about
a little
that.
bit, talk about it?
Yes.
Very interesting.
So in South Africa, we distinguish between assessment as focused on learning, so testing learning in a formal education setting, and then evaluation as a broader concept. And what I'm particularly interested in is evaluation of environmental education programs. So if one starts a new initiative, a new network, a new partnership, a new project or a program, and you want to be able to say, this program is going in the right direction, it is achieving what we hope it should be achieving, what are we learning from it that we might need to change course direction to improve it, you need evaluation. There's no doubt that we need to be able to evaluate our programs and our practices. And for the most part, environmental educators do evaluate their practices because, as I said in the keynote address, environmental education is actually an evaluative practice. We look at the world around us, we see things are going wrong, and that education is not adequately responding. We need to respond better to the environmental crisis that we see around us. Right. That is an evaluative stance and the starting point for our work as environmental educators. So we are already evaluative right from the start. But when a funder or management says, show me your evaluation report,
Right.
then the criteria for that evaluation are often very limited, very constraining, and not actually in keeping with the nature of the program that we're running. So that is the issue, is how can we make formal evaluations that would be well received by funders and senior management and international partners, match the transformative, open-ended nature of the environmental education processes that we're involved in. That is my passion in life,
Yeah.
is to be able to do that. And so I work with many partners who have the same intention, and we try out different ways of doing evaluation. And there's already a lot written about it. There's an extensive body of theory on evaluation that is developmental in nature, that is formative in nature, that looks at principles and processes, that allows for open-ended educational processes, that allow for non-linear pathways to change, that we don't actually know exactly beforehand how the change is going to happen. There is already a large body of theory on this, and practices are starting, practical examples are also starting to emerge all around the world. So I'm very interested in collecting some of those examples and for us to share this in publications, in courses where we build our own capacity of the next generation of educators and evaluators to be able to do this kind of evaluation that suits our practice, suits our field and what it is that we want to do, but it is also rigorous and completely acceptable to anybody who wants to know whether our work is making a difference.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.